Yo, what's up, boys? It's pretty late, so I'm just gonna make this short. It's kind of bright, actually. It's pretty late. I'm just gonna keep this short. Just going over the trade recap today. I didn't have time to do it this morning. I just got off work, so I'm gonna do the trade recap and then get to bed because tomorrow I gotta wake up for the markets, obviously, because I live in Canada and it's like 6 a.m. my time, or I gotta wake up at like 6. New York opens at 7:30. So going over the trade today. So I took a loss today. Going into the day, I honestly was bullish. Like, listen, here's the thing, because we're at all-time highs, so it's bullish until, proven not bullish, right? And we, on the hourly, we had just been accumulating for the past, like, excuse me. Like, honestly, we just were accumulating from New York PM all the way to, like, Asian London, and then now it's New York Open. We've just been accumulating. So, my whole kind of, like, plan for the day was that if we were going to see a sell-off, I wanted us to sweep this high first, because I knew it would be a pretty clean, like, AMD model. Well, it'd be, like, a super clean accumulation. If you got a nice manipulation leg to the upside and then inverse to the downside, that was literally probably the perfect play. And then unfortunately we didn't get any sort of manipulation leg to the upside. We swept London highs on ES, but we didn't even sweep this high. And then we didn't even sweep London highs on NASDAQ. So pretty much my thought process was that this leg here was the manipulation leg, right? And then I was still bullish because not only did we have a manipulation leg, accumulation manipulated, we had a higher time frame PD array. We had a 1 hour, 15 minute, 1 hour, whatever, 4 hour. We had a larger PD array that we displaced into. We got a, where was it? We displaced into a larger PD array, swept London lows. We tapped the CE of this 4 hour fair value gap, which was also good, and we got a rejection off it. Right here, we tapped this wick, or tapped the CE. And then the 10 a.m. candle opens. We get a rejection block off the 10 a.m. candle, and then we get a strong displacement up. The highest time frame, what's it called? Highest time frame fair value gap here was a 3 minute, and we got an inversion right off it. Entered off that. It was in macro. In macro, we had higher time frame PD array, swept London lows. We had an SMT. I'm pretty sure an internal SMT. And my draw was a unfilled 5 minute fair value gap right here. This was going to be my break even. And then I was targeting the 1800 open level. I don't know why it's not showing here. Maybe because I took it on my phone. Or like logged in on my phone halfway through it. Yeah. And then, yeah, I was in this trade honestly for like 2 hours before I got stopped out. Honestly, I didn't mind the setup. I think I say that like literally every time, but I think it makes it like honestly less hard to take the loss if it's a setup that I can back up. We had draws to the upside, right? Obviously higher up we had London highs, but right here we had an unfilled 5 minute gap, We had relative equal highs. We did end up taking these out, but maybe that should have been my draw. And just no, dude. What? I think this is like either way. But yeah, like I said, I think when I have like a good narrative and a good setup that I can back up and like give reason behind, then it's easier to take the loss, And I'm going to show you guys here. I did take a second trade, but this was far from a revenge trade. Honestly, I think this was like an even better setup, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I should have probably de-risked, but it's fine. So total on the day, I lost 1,000. I lost 500 on this trade, and then I lost 500 on this trade again. Pretty much what my thought process was here. I enter off this candle. What my thought process was here. Ooh, where are we? Pretty much very similar. Well, yeah, pretty much the same thing. But instead, Powell had just spoke, right? This might have been right before. So honestly, not a great time to enter there. But Powell was like just about to speak, and I figured that all this like accumulation and chop was just due to Powell not speaking, and price was waiting for Powell to speak before making its move. And unfortunately, he just dumped the market. But what I liked about this was that we had this like generated liquidity now, right? This whole time, this whole like trade where we were just chopping up, we were generating liquidity, right? So we had accumulation here on the 5 minute, 15 minute, and then here we sweep it with this candle, this down close candle, creating it a 5 minute bearish gap. And then right away we get a nice V recovery, inverse it on the 5 minute, and I thought this looked really nice actually. And I enter off the 5 minute inversion, like with the AMD model at all-time highs, so we had the bullish bias, and then we had a clean inversion, and we also had the unfilled 5 minute to the upside, which was the draw. I'm pretty sure I targeted that for my full TV. And yeah, we just got stopped out. But honestly, I'm not mad about any of these. I did lose 1,000 on the day. So like, obviously you don't want to be losing $1,000, but like I'm not worried about, I'm obviously capable of making it back. It's not what I'm worried about. It's just honestly, I'm kind of eager to pass this combine, dude, because I know I can, and it's like, honestly, it feels like at this point, it feels like my psychology is the thing that's like good, and my technical analysis is like not good. I had like a few, obviously I had 2 good trades last week, but like I don't really, the past like 2 funded accounts that I've gone for, I haven't really struggled with revenge trading, because I know that it's just like not gonna help me in any way possible. And like obviously I don't want to knock on wood when I say that. Sorry. But like the last account I blew, it was, to be fair, early September and like late August price action was just horrible. Like my last account that I blew, I literally had like 4 or 5 losing days in a row. Like no revenge trade, 1 trade a day, decent setups, So honestly, I do think I have I think I have what it takes. Like, it's not just me saying that. I know a lot of people took losses today in the Discord. Like Blake took loss, which is like he trades the same model, or like this is his model, like the mech model that I'm trying to learn. He took a loss today, and it's like price action just overall wasn't fantastic today. Probably had something to do with Powell speaking and Trump speaking, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. I honestly it makes me so excited for this. Like, I actually love waking up and doing this because it's like I know that I know that I'm gonna see progress, or I am seeing progress. I know that I'm gonna see results eventually, just when the time is right. And if I stick to this, stick to my plan, stick to my rules. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. It's like almost 11 for me. I gotta wake up at 6. So, yeah, I'm just gonna post this video and then. But yeah, hopefully. Wait, do we have news tomorrow? I think we do have news tomorrow. Just like orange folders, new home sales. Okay, sweet. Alright, but yeah, see you boys. I'm gonna hop off, get to bed, and yeah, I don't really have anything else, but stay safe and